PlanetMe DnD. Previously.
This guy's gonna swing at Lucas.
Impose disadvantage.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay. Nobody escapes those of justice.
Yeah,
Nobody.
We'll see about that.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
We're gonna make your ass bleed, buddy.
Oh,
Literally.
What?
Oh,
What?
really?
What?
Your bright light, flies are coming up on you again. It's dark once again. You don't really see a whole lot. A cold chill washes over you as you approach it, and the hair on your neck and your arms stand up just a little bit. You know, almost, you don't know if it was the cold air or if it was just something in the energy. You're not really sure. Which one are you attacking?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Oh, two. I rolled a two.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. He says, "This is not the end of this."
We told you we'd make you bleed.
And he, my ass is not bleeding.
Not
he
yet.
says, "Oh no."
Is there anything that we're gonna need to go over there? Because if you already know where they are, obviously there's a reason you can't go yourself.
It's been sealed for hundreds of years and no one's actually gotten in there. So, yeah, you got to figure out a way to get in. It's magically sealed. No one has been able to get in there. You do see like an opening, like there's a door across from you, just barely. It's kind of like darker area of the stone facade in front of you.
That's the one that's locked with magic, right?
I mean, you don't know. You would, you know.
Let's try to open that door, Aljo.
Welcome to PlanetMe D&D. With Laz, Lucas, and Seth.
And don't forget Arya.
All right, so it is the next day. The two of you meditated for 4 hours and then decided to just spend the next 4 hours just kind of dwindling around, waiting for downstairs to open. You guys wake up and you make it downstairs, and there's Gerald, as he always is. Greets you with a little nod. Hey, how you guys doing over there? So, what do you guys want to do?
Go and check out
There you
that
go.
lady
Sound great.
with the scroll.
Okay. So you guys go out here and you decide to head over to odds and eccentricities. I will just skip the part where we go outside. I feel like we all get it. And yeah, so odds and eccentricities, and you come in here, you see the familiar face of Nora Wimsel, and she greets you with open arms. Welcome back. It is so beautiful to see the universe bring you two back to me once again. To what do I owe this tremendous pleasure? It must have been the amazing energy that we keep in this place. And by the way, Nora Wimsel, she's got big, just big dark brown eyes. She has long, straight, maybe slightly wavy dark hair. She looks to be like late 20s. And she kind of has this look, this whimsical look, you know, like she's almost not even 100% present. She's more mentally invested in the world around her as opposed to the people in front of you. But still, she's happy to see you. To what do I owe this tremendous pleasure?
We came to see if you did anything with the scroll.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You could tell, like, she completely
forgot.
Yeah.
She didn't even do it.
She just completely forgot.
I don't even know who you are.
Well, you know, so yeah, she pulls out the scroll and hands it back to you. She says, you know, if you would have just shared it with your friends, you might have known that this is written in primordial, which is something that your friend speaks. And she hands the scroll to you and she says, this scroll is spectral passage.
Spectral package.
Spectral.
As I was saying, and I already know I fucked it up.
This is, this scroll is spectral passage. So what this scroll does, actually give me 1 second and I will send it to you because this is a scroll for Lucas. So yeah, so spectral passage, damn it. You got, Jesus, you guys. You got me saying it.
Spectral passage.
We'll cover it when you want to cast it, but long story short, it allows you to turn somebody else corporeal. So if they want to pass through a wall or another person or whatever, they can do so. I think it's up to their speed, which is 30 feet. So it's just a really cool spell that you guys can have in your back pocket. So thank you for coming. I'm glad I could help. And is there anything else you need? Anything else I can identify? Anything else I can do for you two?
Do you happen to have anything for sale?
We have plenty of things for sale, but I must say, she kind of looks you guys up and down. Pretty sure you guys can't afford anything that we have here. So she deals with like magical items and equipment and stuff like that. If you want to buy one of our rocks or one of our crystals, we can certainly help you out. But primarily what we do is enchanting, identifying, and the purveyor of very highly magical items.
Okay.
Seth, is there spectral package in this spell?
Spectral passage.
Spectral passage.
No, it's not. You don't have it. Like, you're completely... I gave it to Lucas because it's a spell only he can cast.
Oh, you
It's
have
a
control
shaman's-
over what we get in these app too, or no?
It's a shaman spell. No, actually, that's not in there because this spell is specifically for the shaman class. Is an official class. I found a build, like I said, Laser Llama, and they came up with a really good spell list utilizing spells in the Dungeons and Dragons like universe, but they also wrote a couple original spells, and this is one of them.
Copy.
All right. Anything else you need me to look at or identify? Is there anything else that I can do for you?
I think we're pretty well.
Okay, well, I thank you guys for your patronage, and please tell your friends about odds and eccentricities.
Do we owe you for anything?
No, you paid her yesterday. Yeah. All right, so yeah, you guys are back out in Miner's Retreat, and you've got the whole town to explore.
Let's see if the library has anything that they can tell us about
Sure.
Lost Stage.
So you guys go into the library. It's a really nice building. It's mostly wooden floors, wooden shelving, wooden walls. You do see a couple windows. There are some candles away from some of the books, and there's a table in the middle where people, if they wanted to sit and kind of read, and you also see off to the side that's not in this image, you also see like a set of stairs that goes up to the second level. And up front, you see Sandy Green as a librarian. It's like, welcome to the library of Miner's Retreat. We're really happy to see you, really happy that you're here. And she's looking over you from like above like this counter, but still the counter's kind of short because she's kind of short. But she looks up to you, she's like, is there anything that I can help you with? Anything that you're looking for? Where, we don't get as many visitors nowadays, but I'm here to help.
Would you be able to point us in the direction that would help us know the history of the stage?
This history of the lost stage, you mean? Okay.
Yes.
So the lost stage, if you'd like, over there in section B, you see section B over there. You can see history of Miner's Retreat, and so that's where you look. Are there any other locations or anything else I can point you to, dearie?
I don't think so.
Okay,
For now.
well, you guys go on about your way. So yeah, you guys go over to I'll just make it easy, and section B, and you do find a book on the history. You guys probably leaf through for about 30 minutes, and then you do find something on the lost stage, and leafing through the book is actually in one of the books that has a whole bunch of like facts about Miner's Retreat. And you can see the Lost Stage. It used to be where our greatest performances took place, correct? And the book was comprised as a bunch of different writers who are all writing their own little history of certain items. So this one was written by Erect Blown.
Nice.
Just, I don't know. I literally had nothing planned. I figured I'd come out with whatever came out. And
Is he the one that wrote the spectral package?
Erect. Oh no. Is it this one? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, so anyway. So Erect Blown wrote this passage. And the Lost Stage, it used to be where our greatest performances took place. Erected in stone over 1,000 years ago, it began as a battle arena and morphed into a performance venue over the course of a couple hundred years. Death and injuries lost their attraction as the community turned to better itself. In being built, pathways and rooms were constructed underneath, used to house animals and combatants. Then it became a place to house performance artists and rehearsals. A few hundred years ago, complaints of strange phenomena began to reoccur. Within 4 decades, the place became uninvisitable, and is now overgrown, and overrun by spirits. So you guys do a little bit more leafing through, and you come to find that it was magically sealed to protect the Lost Champion, or to protect people from the Lost Champion, which was an old battle individual who had won so many battles, and then he ended up becoming cursed, and he was locked away underneath, and they sealed the door magically, so and unfortunately a lot of the people that were under there never escaped as well. And that's pretty much all you know. All you know is in order to get into the catacombs underneath, or even through that front door, you need a magical item. And
that's what we needed from the lady.
Which lady?
The lady we got the spectral
Perhaps.
passage.
Spectral package, sure.
Spectral passage.
Yeah. I mean, possibly. Possibly.
Actually,
Is there anything else you want to look up while you're here? Anything else I can point you to, dears? As you see, we have a lot of information at our disposal.
Do you happen to have any books on lost items in this town? Like special
lost items in this town?
Like magical items that were thought to have existed.
So, I mean, if you're looking for magical oddities, you can go ahead and look in section Q. So she points it over there. It's a small section. It's not like the largest one, and you leaf through it. And you do find that there was a sword that was known to be extremely, extremely sharp, extremely thin, and unusually heavy for its size, but super, super sharp. And no matter what they possibly did, or they did, they couldn't dent it, they couldn't scratch it, they couldn't put any chips in it whatsoever. And then you also hear something about something like a golden circlet. And this golden circlet was something that was used to seal the catacombs and seal the Lost Stadium. And you come to find that all the golden circlet needs to be placed on the door in order to open it, but it has since been lost. It was thrown away, never to be found again.
Adro, that's one of the things that I have. That I picked up out of the thing. Is there a picture of it?
Of the golden circlet?
Yeah.
Like a rough drawing.
In the book.
There is a picture of the golden circlet. Yeah, let me pull that out for you so you can take a look. Golden circlet, there we go. So yeah, this is a picture of the golden circlet. It is the artist's rendition. But yeah, it was tossed. They never said where they put it. They never said where it was. All they knew is when it was time for the catacombs and what's underneath to be revealed, they knew that the circlet, if ever, would present itself. And you also, one last thing you find when you're researching over there is a mention of this woman called Candry Foster, She was the one who was experimenting with trans-dimensional magic, trying to create items that were capable of sending people into other realms and other dimensions. You find it interesting that somewhere in the mountains is where she was doing most of her practice. You find that she came close to creating the ultimate item. This is all based on diaries that were discovered of hers. But anyway, she came really close to creating this item to allow people to go from one dimension to another. This was about 1,000 years ago. She also became obsessed and fearful of others trying to impede her work, that she built traps protecting it. Legend has it that she still has skeletons roaming the halls, protecting what is now her crypt to this day. No one knows what's in there because no one has ever cared to enter since then. They just assume she was just some crazy lady, and if they've got like spells and traps protecting her, why even bother? She had gone mad and people strayed away towards the end of her life. Once again, over 1,000 years ago, no one has seen it since then, or for at least 700-800 years. And Foster's Crypt, as it's been called, is expected to be like fully overgrown and unfindable at this point.
Foster's Crypt.
Foster's Crypt.
All right.
Candry Foster is her name.
Ajo, can we look up your golden ring? Is there anything in the books about that?
I do believe it was your golden ring. You fished it out of the river.
No, I have the circlet, but Ajo has.
Oh, his golden ring? It's just a golden ring.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing special. I think it came with his character, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's pretty much it in the magic section. Any other things you're looking for?
Yeah, that's...
You can always come back. You can always come back, dearie. We'll always be here. I'm glad you could find so much of what you're looking for.
Thanks for your help.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, we'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye. So yeah, you guys left. You got some good information and decided to head back out to Miner's Retreat. And here you guys are.
Agile, do you want to head over to the Lost Stage, or you want to check some other things out?
We could head out to the Lost Stage, see if anything's changed since last night.
Okay.
Well, now we know that my golden circlet can open the door.
100%.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're healed up and rested, and
that's
not
true
on the
too.
verge, not
Very,
on the verge of
true.
dying.
So yeah, you guys head over around once again. You come around from the back and walk around to the front. You see the vines covering the pillars. It's daytime, so you see a lot more stuff. You do see a couple critters, that you've seen before, to be completely honest. But at the same time, it's just nice to see some friendly life. There's some bugs, but also some fuzzy animals as well. Once you step up you do get that really like odd, cold, like eerie feeling, and then you get up to the front door. What do you do?
Actually, I was gonna say, is there any chance that I could talk to these friendly furry things?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Lucas, as one of his shamanistic traits, one of the totems he has access to allows him to talk to animals. So yeah, we'll say there's like a bunny looking, a jackalope looking little critter that's kind of hopping around, over the brush.
Wow, Angel, even when you say you want to have something to say, you have nothing to say.
I was in the middle of a yawn, damn it.
Imagine that.
Sorry. Hey, little guy, little girl.
What? Who are you?
Hey,
Are you
my
talking
name's
to me?
Adriel.
How are you
Yeah,
even
I'm
talking to me?
talking to
How's
you.
that even possible? That's amazing. What are you doing? How can I help you?
We're trying to get in here, and we're trying to figure out if you yourself have seen anything strange going on around here, around the stage.
I mean, I've only been alive for maybe I don't know what you guys would call a year. So no, not really. I mean, I find it's nice and chilly here, especially in the summertime when it gets really hot and I really want to cool down. This is a great place for that. But I know overall, I mean, no, nothing unusual other than the fact that you're talking to me. That's pretty unusual. How do you even do that?
It's a special trait of my race.
Oh, okay. What's a race? You know what? Never mind. But no, nothing. Anyway, can I get back to looking for nuts?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh.
You're a rabbit. You eat nuts?
These nuts.
I said a jackalope. It could be anything.
It's
Yeah,
a jackalope is a rabbit with
You know, there's
antlers.
proteins in nuts, omega-3, omega-6 fatty acids. They're great.
What
How many
did you
nuts
happen
do
to
you
have?
think I need to stay healthy?
I can hear this guy, right?
You hear
least.
him someone like, you can't understand him. You can,
Ajo, what's he telling you?
Well, he's talking about eating nuts. And that he hasn't seen anything going on, but that's only because he's been around here for a year.
Ask him if anybody else has come to this place lately.
Hey, Rabbit Dude, any other people that come to this place?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while we do have some people that come up here with some candles and say some weird stuff. But for the most part, I mean, not really. You might have some kids that come up here and play some games and try to scare some friends or something like that. Nothing out of the ordinary. Most people don't even come close to where you are. I mean, last time, I've never seen anyone even that close to the door. Last time I even saw someone coming up from the stairs, I mean, it was at least 6 months ago or so.
Do you remember who it was?
No, I don't remember who it was. I mean, it was just, I don't know, she had long, dark hair. That was, she was younger, about your guys' age, but that's about it.
Okay.
Okay, well, anything else I can help you with? Wow, it's been so nice just having this conversation with you. I mean, I hardly ever get to talk to you guys. I mean, it's unbelievable. Your diction, your vernacular, your vocabulary. It's just amazing that you've managed to pick up so much. And I just want you to know I appreciate your efforts, sir. You should use these talents of conversation more often in your game.
I think that is a great idea.
What did he tell you?
Well, he basically, last time he saw somebody come up was a young girl about our age with long black hair, came up to the steps. Then,
Maybe the girl from Odds and Eccentricities.
odds and eccentricities. It's on the map. If you need to look at it, yeah. I mean, you see the
I just
name
saw it
there.
now.
But it's a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, then I got an earful about, actually talking in vernacular and dictation and, all that fun stuff. Then Arya chimed in. Yeah, he's right.
Well, he heard Arya chimed in, that's for sure. All right, so so this jackalope, this rabbit-looking squirrely thing just kind of hops off, and gives you a quick little salute, and that's pretty much it.
All right. Let's get to this door.
All right, so what do you guys do?
Let's try to get into this building.
Okay, so what do you do to get into the building?
I'm gonna use my golden circlet.
All right, so
Where do I put
And then what? And then what are you going
so
to
you
do?
take out this. I'm not gonna you take out the circlet. Damn it! You take out the circlet and feel it vibrate steadily, causing your hand to feel almost numb. Like as soon as it came within viewing, which is kind of weird, viewing distance of the door, started to vibrate. Golden glow appears on the stone door ahead, getting brighter as the circlet gets closer. The vibration begins to hum, making it more difficult to hang on. So you place, you see the ring where the door is. You see the ring in your hand. It looks like the ring fits perfectly in the door. And remember, when you were fishing and you pulled it out, I said the fiery glow just kind of enveloped your hand, kind of like moving up your hand. But this time it's actually, being pulled toward the door.
All right.
What do you do?
Let's walk it over to the door and put it on there.
All right, so you walk it over, and as you get really close, it just completely just gets pulled out of your hands and sinks into the door like this loud clunk, and kind of like a chung, and you hear a little bit of a rumble that starts to get louder and louder, and then all of a sudden the door in front of you, there's this blue flash that, almost like there was something there that disappeared, and the door's pretty quickly, it's not like a full drop, but pretty quickly falls to the bottom, leaving the front door wide open. Also, hiding the circlet to where you can't gain access to it. And this big, somewhat humid, which is unusual. You didn't expect humidity to come from inside, but just blows towards you with dust and bug parts and, blows your hair back. And you hear this and
what is this?
The door is open.
Oh, yuck. You ready to go inside? Or...
Got cobwebs on your face, especially Lucas.
Can we?
Or Adriel.
Is it dark in there?
It's pretty dark. You can go ahead and use your. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's pretty dark. You can go ahead and use your light.
Can I use my light on Adriel?
You can use it on Adriel. Anything, any item you touch will
Alright.
cause the light.
Adriel?
Don't touch me there.
But it has to be an item. It can't be a person. So it'd have to be like his belt or his sword or like his mace or something. But you want it to be something where, like, that's what I'm saying. If you put on your belt, you're gonna get 360-degree viewing, so to speak.
Can I put it on? Can I put it on my own?
Yeah,
items?
you can put on your sword. You can put it wherever you want.
And it goes
It
30
just has
feet.
to be an item. 20 feet dim, 20 feet. So 20 feet bright, and then another 20 feet dim.
I'll put it on my sword for now.
Put on your sword for now. Okay, so it's on your sword. So you guys are entering, I assume.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so you guys enter in, and you go down a winding staircase. There's a couple stairs that have kind of buckled a little bit, but for the most part, they're in pretty decent shape. You would surmise you probably went down maybe a couple stories, and then you enter into this crypt here, and here you go. You guys are now underground, and you were looking for, first of all, some mushrooms, that's for sure. And you don't know what else you're gonna find when you're down here.
And can I do a perception check to see if it's right inside the door?
If yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, D20.
Yep.
Yeah, let's skip that.
Yeah, because even if you roll a 20, it's not in front of the door. That's
Well,
for
I
sure.
rolled a 1, so.
Oh Jesus! You like poked yourself in the eye and took 1 point of damage. I'm just kidding. So yeah, here you go. What do you guys want to do?
You want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I mean, Xavier's the tank. He's the one that takes, can take the most damage with his armor class. So technically, he would be the one to go first. I'm gonna do the same thing and assume you guys are together. And then if there's a battle or something, I can separate you guys for sure.
Is this a hallway? Or...
I don't know. Good question.
Before we go down the hallway, is there any way you can put me behind him if we're going down
That's
the hallway
good
together?
call, yes. So yeah, I mean, basically, what you see in front of you is what looks like. I mean, you're in a hallway that's about 6 feet wide, and you can see far down ahead of you is another hallway, and there seems to be like a room in between the hallway. So the hallway you're in comes to an end. There's an opening that goes to the left and the right, and then across from you is another hallway that extends on.
All right, let's look around that opening.
Okay. So you guys decide to move forward a little bit. Let's just say you peek in, and you find that this room is constructed with finely placed stone slabs, creating a dense echo with every sound. Crumbling statues stand against the wall on either side of you. Tiny spiders run up their webs from the change in the atmosphere. So you see a bunch of little spiders running up along their webbing and kind of trying to hide. And other than that, you see nothing else in this room.
Okay.
Are the slabs movable or removable?
No, the slabs are. I mean, it's basically stone slabs. Like if you'd be in like for instance, like a pyramid, just built with like big, heavy stone slabs. Essentially, they're not movable.
All right, let's move on.
Move on. Okay.
Joe should have went first.
Yeah. Right.
Are the spiders? Are they any type of special spiders?
No, they're just little itty bitty spiders. These spiders here. I mean, they're like daddy longleggers. Anything you got to worry about attacking you is gonna end up on the map in some way, shape, or form, unless it's like a trap or something like that. And there may be traps when you're in some of these areas.
All right, let's move on.
All right, you guys want to move on? So you move forward into the next hallway. This hallway extends quite a bit, as far as you can see, which is currently, 40 feet in light, but you have dark vision. You can see quite a ways ahead. So you move forward. You do come to a door that's on your left, about 15 feet down the hallway. And then you can see that there's an opening ahead a little bit, maybe another like 20 feet ahead, and then the hallway continues on.
You want to try to open that door?
Once again, all stone floors, stone walls, stone ceiling, all that stuff.
Is that something we need to know?
That it's stone? It's for the listeners more than anything. Yeah, you guys can see it because it's stone on the map. It's for the listeners.
Did you say stone on the map?
Well, you can see that it's
You
made
see the
with
stones.
stone on the map. Yeah.
door.
So,
Argel?
you want to try to open that door?
Sure.
Okay.
You
So,
can open the door.
all right. So yeah,
Spiders
we'll
are here
have
for me.
Adriel going here. So how are you opening the door? Let's do that.
I'll hang back.
Okay. So you hang back, Lucas. I assume you're going to open it. How do you want to open the door? From now on, when you want to open the door, you want to open it slowly. You want to just open it. You want to barge in. Those are your three options.
Crack it open.
Try to slowly open, see if it's locked or not.
All right. You do find that this door is not locked.
Okay. Then just normally open it.
All right. You open it, and that is what you see.
The fuck is that?
Good question.
Nothing. It wasn't me.
Ooh.
Something fell inside the building.
It's kind of dark in there. You won't really be able to see probably until Xavier goes in there with his, was it your sword, right?
Actually, along with that, I do have dark vision.
Yeah, you have dark vision. I mean, you can, if you want to peek around and take a look, we can do it this way. But as soon as you peek around, these spiders see you and they move to attack. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a light in here just to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, so you got spiders attacking, and we are going to roll for initiative.
Only Adriel, right?
What's that?
Who's rolling for initiative?
We all are. So we'll just say this spider here, this spider rushes up.
How much is initiative?
Initiative's going to be roll d20. 90% of your rolls are going to be a d20, unless you're doing damage or something. All right, so that spider that attacked you, all right, got a 15. So these spiders, by the way, these spiders are pretty red. They have like, almost looks like they have blood like dripping off of them as well. And here's a you know, you can see it's an all black spider. It's got, you know, blood dripping off of it. And you can see it has a little bit of like a red hue around it as well, kind of like glowing red a little bit. And so, yeah, so the first one we got.
Remember, I'm outside.
No, but it's attacking. So,
It's attacking Lucas.
It's attacking Lucas,
Adriel.
Sure.
I rolled a 13 plus 1.
I mean, you have to roll for initiative. It's not like it's going to not see you. You rolled a 13?
Yeah, 13 plus 1. Right?
Okay, so yeah, 14. Okay.
And it's roll plus dexterity.
Yep.
So 14.
Okay. Let me roll the other two spiders. There's 3 in here. That's a 12.
I don't know how many spiders are there. What the fuck?
There's.
What the?
You see.
fudge?
I see 3 spiders.
Get a real low here. All right. That's a 14. Wow, 3 14s. Good lord. You know what? We'll just. Wow. Okay. So the blood spider, it's a blood spider, I'll just tell you. So the spider that rolled up, it's going to attack you, Adriel, because, you know, you're the one like all up in his business. And let's see here. Yep. All right. So rolled an 18. That is definitely going to hit. And it's going to be a 1d4 plus 2 to Lucas. So that's going to be 3 plus 2. So that's 5 points of damage, Lucas.
Minus.
So that's 14.
Yep.
Minus my disadvantage, or doesn't matter?
Oh, that's right. You're disadvantaged. Sorry. My bad. All right. Well, that's a 20. So it hit either way. So yeah. So, but yeah, thank you for reminding me. So yeah. So you're down to 14. Okay. And now it's going to be, let's see, who rolled next? All right. So it's going to be Xavier. It can be your turn.
D20 javelin.
It says
10 plus 5.
10 plus 5. That is a
58.
hit. All right. So which one are you throwing the which one are you throwing it at? I'll put another light in here just
The
so
closest one.
so the one right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I do that?
I mean, you can, but if you're that close, you should swing a sword. Javelin's for far away.
I hit anyways, right? So I'll do the far one.
All right. So the closest one that's far away, we'll say. All right. So go ahead and roll your d6. Add your
8.
That's 8? Damn. Okay. Well then. That's is not doing too great.
A 5 plus a 3. Oh, there was the spider. All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
All right. And now it's going to be you next, Lucas.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up, Aljo.
What are you doing? And then...
I'll swing with my mace at the closest one that attacked me.
Okay. What do you say when you swing?
I really do love you, spiders. I don't want to do this.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
Hey, it's my character.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
right.
rolled a 10 plus the 2 is a 12 for dexterity.
So that is
Well-
going to miss.
Okay.
What
The spider,
hits?
the
12
spider's...
hits?
Huh?
I told you.
12 misses.
So what hits? 13?
I mean,
Oh, it
you know,
depends on the armor class of the spider.
100%.
How much does the spider have?
That's called metagaming. Not going to tell you, but I can tell you 12 misses. That is for sure. All right, so it's the next blood spider's turn. He's just going to like barely be able to fit in this little doorway, we'll say. And he's going to go ahead and attack you, Xavier, with his fangs. Ooh, that's a 20. All right, so I know that's a hit. So do 1d4, that's a 4. And that's a 1. So that's 5. And that's plus 2. So it's going to do 7 points of damage.
So I'm at 12.
You're okay, sure. And then the last spider can't really get to you, we'll say. He's back here. These spiders are pretty big. I would say they're about, 3 feet wide. But with their legs and stuff, the other spider just can't get through yet. And then we're gonna go to the top of the order, which the spider number 1's gonna go ahead and attack you, Lucas. And that is a 6. That's gonna miss. And he goes and he misses. And now it's Xavier's turn.
Hold on. What did he do?
Like that.
Hold on. Sorry, the audio blipped.
Whatever,
What
bitch. All right, Laz, what you got?
What am I doing? Is it close to me or far from me?
It's on the map right next to you.
I'm outside.
No, but you're outside, but they're out. They came out after you. You gotta watch the map, bro.
7 plus 5, 12.
That is gonna miss. That's the second 12 you guys have rolled. It's close. All right, Lucas, you're up.
So I'll take a swing at the same spider again.
Okay, the one right in front of you. Go for it.
Yep. That's gonna miss.
It's gonna miss, really?
Yep. I rolled a 7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay. All right, Lucas. So you miss. Imagine that. It's but it's part of being a young, low level character. As you level up, you won't miss nearly as much. All right. So next up in the order is the spider that's in front of Xavier. It's going to swing at Adriel, or take a bite out of Adriel, I guess. And that's an 11 plus 2, which is going to miss. That's a 13. That misses, right?
Yeah. Well, how's your armor class, Adriel?
No, this is Adriel, yeah. Yeah.
Armor class is 13.
Oh, it is 13?
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, so yeah. Well, you have to beat the armor class, so you're good. You're good.
So
All right.
What's the damage?
There's no damage. It was
Oh,
a
you have to
miss.
go over. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to beat the armor class. And then the other one, the other one's just kind of still sitting back there, just waiting, for something to do. And then we're at the top of the order. So next up in the order is going to be Xavier.
16. Oh,
Okay.
longsword. 16.
Okay, 16.
It's a close one.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh, 8.
8. Wow.
Plus 3.
All right.
11.
All right. So that was actually the one you threw the javelin at. So that one has died.
And then I want to stomp him when I'm done.
Oh, you stomp him? All right, you stomp him and you get like
Squish.
Yeah, you
I
get
gotta squish shit off me.
like this just green and red like splattery goo just goes all over your foot, and just one little piece flies up in the air and hits Adriel right on the cheek. It's like a nice little kiss.
And he licks it off.
So yeah, I moved him out. Yeah, right. I moved him out of the way because he's dead. And then the other one finally, well, I guess on his turn he'll move up. All right, Adriel, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try magic stone.
Magic stone? Okay, sure. Haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let me take a look at my spell book here. Duration 1 minute.
Okay.
You touch 1 to 3 pebbles with and imbue them with magic.
Oh,
you
it's
or
1 to
someone
3.
else.
I didn't realize. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Or you or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it or hurling it with a sling. If thrown, it has a range of 60 feet. If someone else attacks with the pebble, that attacker adds your spellcasting ability modifier, not the attacker's, to the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Well, it's charisma, right? That's what you use? Or wisdom. Use wisdom, I think. So
yeah,
So it's going to be +3. So, yeah. So how many pebbles do you want to imbue, so to speak?
Let's do 3.
Okay. So that is your action. So you're not going to be able to do anything, but you've done that. If you want to, give one to Xavier, you certainly can do that if you want.
Yeah, I give 1 to Xavier.
All right.
So you could chuck 1 at him.
Awesome. All right. So then it is the blood spider's turn. So
Wait, do I throw it on my turn or?
Yep, on your turn. So this blood spider moves up. So now basically the two of you are side by side. The other 2 blood spiders are side by side, and it's a bit of a duel. And he's going to go ahead and attack you, Xavier, just because he killed his friend. That is a 12 + 2. That is definitely going to miss. And then now we're at the top of the order with the other blood spider. Is attacking Adriel. That is a 6. That is going to miss. And now it's Adriel's turn.
Again?
I'm sorry, Xavier's turn.
Oh,
Swinging with your sword, I assume?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, you lost? Sorry about...
Wow. It's taken a long time to kill some spiders.
All right, Adriel, you're up.
Can Adriel talk to the spiders?
He can. You can try.
no. That ability.
Is it mammals or something? I thought it was creatures. And then you can talk to plants at level 5.
Plants?
Yeah. Totally.
No. Was it plants or I thought it was insect?
I don't know.
You bind a minor phase spirit that allows you to converse with wild creatures in your own tongue. You're always under the effects of speak with animals while you're conscious.
Yeah. So yeah,
when you reach 5th level, you're also
able to speak
with plants.
Yep. So yeah, you can certainly try.
I reel back a stone and ask them why, at the same time, ask them, why are you attacking us?
Because we're so hungry.
Oh.
We don't get a lot of food down here.
What can we give you?
And we like blood. We are blood spiders after all.
Would you be
You already killed one of us. If you think you're getting away, you're crazy.
We should drink some of the blood from the one that we killed.
This is an interesting idea, but we'd much rather have fresh blood.
It's fresh.
It is fresh. We just killed it.
I don't think so. It is fresh blood, but you could feed us for several days. We're not monsters. We're not cannibals. Yes.
Sort of.
Okay, well, we're a monster. You're monsters too.
I'll give it to him. Fuck it.
Alright. So I'd go to chuck the stone at him.
Okay. So roll your attack. You're going to add wisdom.
It doesn't say if I can do like a shotgun blast of 3 stones at one time, does it?
No, it does not. Go ahead. You chuck it. Roll a 6.
Yeah.
Well, you get to add 3 to that. That's definitely not going to do it.
I didn't think this was going to be so easy. If you throw it like that, you've come to the wrong place.
All right. So yeah, it's the blood spider's turn. The one in front of you. Adriel is going to go ahead and attack. And rolls a 9 + 2. That's going to miss. Wow. Other blood spider's turn. You can keep that roll if you want. That's a 7. That's gonna miss. All right, you're up, Xavier.
Longsword.
That was quick.
Longsword.
15 plus 5.
All right, dirty 20. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Hold on. What are you gonna do with your longsword?
Penetrate.
Okay. All right then.
7.
Penetrate.
7 damage. Yeah.
7 total.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right. Well, it's officially bloodied. That's for sure. All right.
So disgusting.
Now it's Adriel's turn.
So I try with the second stone.
Okay. Sure.
Chuck that. I'm gonna miss. Roll a 6.
Boy, you love those low numbers. Yes, you roll it and it just kind of bounces off the floor.
How long can I keep my stone? The one he gave me.
It's good for 1 minute.
as long
So
as-
you probably have to use it next turn. And Lucas, can you just read to make sure I have that right? I think it takes your action to create the stones. Just make sure I'm right about that.
Cast time 1.
1 action.
Cast time 1 bonus.
Oh, it's a bonus action. All right, so then you don't. It doesn't take your turn. So that's my bad. All right, perfect. So you can go ahead and cast it and throw at the same time. That's for
So I
sure.
could roll twice.
Well, no,
roll twice
we'll
to
do
make-
it next time.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Just gonna have to let that one go.
I still have mine.
So where were we? So the other blood spider's turn. That's a 14 attacking you, Xavier. 14 plus 2, that's a 16. I know that's gonna miss.
Never.
And so now, your turn, Xavier.
I would like to use a stone. I get
Okay.
a bonus for the stone too, right?
You get to add a +3 to the stone.
But I get to have 2 turns.
His own.
No.
Modifier.
He doesn't get 2 turns. He gets, in other words, him making the stones doesn't cost him his turn.
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
what we
Oh no,
determined.
he adds my spellcasting modifier
Which is
to
3, which is what his is anyway.
I don't
Well, his is
know.
actually a +5, so he might not want to use the stone.
I don't know. Fuck the stone.
All right,
Sword again.
sword it is. Same one, I assume.
5 plus 5 is 10.
That's going to be a miss. So the other spider goes,
Ugh, yuck that.
and then it's your turn, Adriel.
So I grab up 3 more stones.
Okay, sure. Since the one you gave to Laz is like worthless, sort of, kind of, but that's okay.
Yeah. And I throw 2 of them at the same time.
Can you do that?
I don't know. It doesn't
I
say.
don't think so.
So you can throw up to 3. Oh.
No, you can make up to 3. You can only throw 1 at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll let you do 2
So-
when you hit like level 10 or some shit. I don't know.
Alright. So I throw stones.
Yep.
At which one are we looking?
So the one in front of
I'm still-
Laz is the one that's not doing too well, and in front of Xavier.
Okay, so I throw a stone at the one towards Xavier.
Yeah, it's missing a leg. What do you say when you throw it?
Don't get 2 stone.
Nice. All right, we'll take it.
So I rolled a 15.
All right, that is a hit. I'm gonna change my
So-
filter. There we go.
So just to be a dick, 15 plus 632. So that's
17. You got it. That's a hit. So you're gonna roll. What is
roll a 1d6
it? Plus.
then add my
3.
spellcasting
Yep.
modifier.
All right.
6
6.
total.
6
I
total.
rolled a 3.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, so you go ahead and you take one little pebble and you manage to hit it right like in the throat, and it's like and then it can't breathe, and then it dies. And the last
What?
spider looks at his friend and says, well, there are 2 spiders here, aren't there? Maybe, you just let me live and I'll live on these 2 spiders. What do you think?
Sure.
Did he attack us?
No, he didn't.
Well, this one didn't, wasn't the first one to attack. That's for sure.
What was it, a second or the third?
I believe it was the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Did he miss?
Do you think we can use him for anything? I'm sure he knows the whole
Yeah.
building.
I mean, maybe. You can't charm him. If you want to ask, a question, you're more than... I'll give you, 1 question. Otherwise, this creature stuff could get out of hand. talking to creatures.
Oh,
Damn it.
I mean, go ahead, ask a question. You never know.
if we let you eat a little bit, and Xavier here will carry the corpse for you, would you mind showing us
Me
around?
carry the corpse?
I'm not following you around. There's evil things in here that would love to kill me and you. I will stay right here where I'm safe. Thank you.
Any idea of where we could find them?
Find what exactly?
These evil things.
Well, I mean, all you have to do is look around. You just got in here. But if you keep going, you'll run into some eventually.
What else is in this room? Adriel, ask him.
In the room?
What? Yeah. What else?
We never went in that room.
Is it?
So yeah, this room, this is, you spot broken wooden furniture to the left and the right. With the same, actually, I've been wanting to explain the rooms before the battle because it makes the battle more visual. So I'm working on that, folks. Furniture to the left and right with the same degraded look as the collapsed fence just ahead. Against the far wall, you see shades of brown and black against the stone floor. Nothing special.
Okay.
All right.
So if you promise not to follow us, we'll leave you alone.
I guess that's fair. You guys did kill my friends.
All right,
Deal.
so I guess
Do
that's
I have
it.
to
What's that?
shake one of his 8 legs?
If you would like to
or-
hand out an arm to shake a leg, you're more than welcome to see what happens.
Oh my god.
Okay, Xavier, deal's the deal. You got to shake on it.
No, thank you.
Yeah, Xavier is afraid of spiders. He's just not happy about this at all.
I'm just being a dick.
Piece of
Mission accomplished.
Well, you have something to say now, finally, Adriel, huh?
Yeah, right?
What type of fucking question you're asking the spider? Let's get the fuck out of
Now
here.
he has a...
Now that he has a creature to talk to instead of you, Adriel, he has plenty to talk about.
just
Isn't that
look-
interesting?
Maybe he just looks at me as a creature also.
I have to say I doubt that because then he would have more to say to you.
All right, so do you want to hand out an arm to try to shake
that-
or anything, or what's up?
We'll just keep walking.
All right, so
Oh,
you just
man.
keep walking, and then the spider like holds out a leg. It's like, what? You're gonna leave me hanging, are you? And you guys just
All
kind
right,
of
fine.
keep going.
Yeah.
So we'll go a little bit longer, and then we'll call it a session. So yeah, you leave that room alone. It was about 20 by 15 feet, and you guys decide to continue on down. And you see to the left an opening that's about 10 by 10 feet wide, and then there's a little hallway to the left that goes into another door, and then the hallway continues ahead from where you're currently located. Where do you guys want to go?
Your choice, Xavier.
You want to do another door or you want to continue the hallway? Let's do another door.
You want to do the other door? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that Xavier, you're going to go ahead and be in the front because that's kind of your spot as the whatever.
And then we run into another spider.
You never know. So you want to open this door, and
Slowly.
Okay, that's
Just
what I want to
crack it
hear.
open.
So you crack it. There's no way to open this slowly, but you crack it open. This is what you see. You see ahead of you a big stone pillar that's going up to the ceiling. These walls, everything you've seen so far, has been like straight walls, like it's been constructed with, right angles at the corners of the room. This one looks like it's been chiseled out of the rock, so to speak.
Spiders kind of creeped me out earlier. Let me put my sword in there first.
Okay, you stick your sword in. We'll say this is what you see. So you see a couple torches to your left that are illuminating half the room. The other half of the room is actually kind of empty, though your belt is casting some lights on the other side of the room. You also see a chest on the floor. You're not sure what's in the chest. The room is approximately like 30 feet wide in front of you, and then about 15 feet across, with that big pillar right in front of you extending from the floor to the ceiling, kind of like support, I guess.
Hey, Adriel, go ahead and open up that chest.
What's that?
I creep up to open up that
You
chest.
creep up to open the chest? Okay.
The room's empty.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so you come over here, and you want to go ahead and get a little knock on the chest.
Yeah, see if it's locked.
Okay.
Or if it's unlocked.
So it is locked. You will have to roll your lock picking. Once again, you're going to add your dexterity and your proficiency bonus to that.
And dexterity, and which was the other one?
Your +2, your proficiency, because you're proficient in your lock picks, yeah.
So roll plus dexterity proficiency.
Correct.
11.
11 total?
Yeah.
No, not going to do it. Unfortunately, this chest is not going to be
Pretty
opened.
high up.
You do find that it has a bit of a magical seal on it, and you know there's no way it's going to open through lockpicking. Unfortunately,
we don't have anything for that.
It is a wooden chest.
Oh, so can I just break it?
You would if you would like to come up and swing your sword at it, you're more than welcome to try.
I would love to do that.
Okay. So let's go ahead and why don't you go ahead and
20 it?
No, let's just I'll just assume you take, a few swings and you finally manage to break it open.
Watch out for the spiders.
Oh God.
As soon as it breaks open, you see the shadow appear in front of you on the wall that honestly you would have seen if you would have done any type of perception check and gotten a decent roll or detect undead or anything like that. But you do see the shadow that comes up and comes off the wall, and then he moves to attack.
Oh, should I have done a perception check?
I mean, you might have seen, just because we're all learning here, you might have seen that there was some type of shadow flickering on the wall that just wasn't natural. It wasn't flickering with the light like everything else was. How you determined that or how you utilized that, would make a difference, but that's what's up. But anyway, we're going to roll for initiative. And this will be our last battle of this session. D20. Shadow got a 14.
I got 18.
18.
I got a 17.
17? Okay.
Seth, pause real quick.
Yep.
So if I wanted to do a perception, like when I first walked in the room,
you would just say, I want to do a perception check. I'm looking for
-2.
anything out of ordinary. I'm looking for, is there anything unusual about this room? You can say something like that.
So the same room about the spiders, I would have been perception check. Do I have to roll for
No,
that?
because the spiders, you could have maybe, I'm not putting a whole lot of hidden stuff in right now. But the spiders, because you saw them, it wouldn't really have done anything because you see them. But a room like this that's clearly empty, there's nothing in there except for a chest just sitting there minding its own damn business. Probably a good time to do a perception check.
And what do you do when a perception? You're going to roll?
And then you would roll a d20. Yeah, you would add your perception modifier to that. Lucas, because one of his totems is Totem of the Eagle, he actually has advantage on all perception rolls that requires sight, which is a nice little bonus.
What can I do to the shadow? Oh, anyways, I have 18.
18 for, I got you. All right.
2, so that's 9.
Okay. So, all right. So the shadow, with his, 14, is actually going last, which is good for you guys. That is for sure. And so, long story short, first up in the order is going to be Laz with his 19. So
He's far away, right?
He's not far. I mean, he's 5, 10, 15. He's 20 feet away from you across the hallway, slowly coming at you. What's that?
Can I harm a shadow?
You can swing at it, see what happens.
All right.
You still have that. No. I was gonna say you still have that stone, but the that spell resets itself.
Because you're new, I will say that generally speaking, undead creatures that are shadows or ghosts or whatever have a resistance to attack damage physical, unless it's with something magical. So your sword, I'm just going to tell you right now, just so you know, because you're new, sword by itself is gonna be resistance, which means it's gonna take half damage. But Lucas, your magic stones, that will actually hit because it is magic.
Can he give me some stones right now since it's not gonna...
No, his next turn when he makes them, he can. Those other ones are no good anymore. So the only thing you could really do, unless there's a spell you want to use, is you could run up there and swing at it, I guess. Is that what you want to do?
That's all I can do.
All right.
17.
17 plus...
Oh, I rolled 12 plus 5. 17.
Oh, 17? Okay. Yeah, 17 is a hit.
Then 8.
All right, so 8. So it's actually going to be half damage. Just because of the fact that it is resistant. So yeah, it's gonna be 4 damage. Okay.
So how much does he have?
That's a good question. It's certainly not bloody, that's for sure.
We're trying to catch you. Of course not.
Yeah. All right, Lucas, you are up.
Magic stones.
Yep, magic. Thanks.
But he needs to be next to you to hand it to you. Just saying.
He is next to me.
I ran away. He's not.
Damn it.
He's still in front of the chest.
Throw me some stones.
I make 3 magic stones.
Okay.
I toss one of them.
I assume you want to get in. So where do you want to go? Because right now the pillar is in front of you. You can't really see it from there. Do you want to go up one? Do you want to go around to the other side?
I go up one.
Okay. Up one it is.
Fine. Yep.
Perfect. And you throw the stone. Go ahead and roll that beautiful D20 footage.
Ooh. I rolled a 19.
19, that is a hit.
And that is a 1d6.
Yep.
Yeah, almost.
It was pretty close enough. 1d6, yeah, plus your wisdom.
Rolled a 3 plus my wisdom.
6.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 6. All right, awesome. Good deal. I can't say it's bloodied because, it doesn't have any
he's
blood.
pelting it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's hurting a little bit.
My stun baton doesn't have anything magical, right?
No, and that's not going to work on a ghost. I would venture to say it's not going to work on anything. We can go case by case, but if it doesn't have blood, probably not. Like a skeleton is probably not going to work. Just something, maybe a slime, it might work, something like that. All right, so let's see. So it is going to go ahead and melee weapon attack, and it's going to attack you, Xavier, because you're right there. That's going to be a 4. I know that's plus 4 to hit. That's going to be a miss, and we're at the top of the order, Xavier. It's going to be your turn.
All right. I'd like to use my thunderous smite.
Thunderous might. Okay. So can you read that to us, please?
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's duration, your weapon rings with the thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you, and the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage on the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or push 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Okay. Well, this is not a creature, but still.
But it said if the target, I can use it on anything, but it said if it's a creature.
Yeah, you can use it for sure, but it only the stun and pushback is if it's a creature. But yeah, go ahead, attack roll, don't miss. 17
plus 5.
That's definitely a hit. All right, roll your damage. So you're gonna roll your D10 for damage, and then you're gonna roll 2d6, and you're gonna add them all together, and you're gonna add your plus 3 for strength.
How do I know how much? Okay, all right.
So when you're adding, like when you do a crit, and you do crit damage, which is double damage, even though you roll twice, you still only add your attack bonus or your damage bonus once. So your damage bonus is plus 3. You're only, even though you're rolling your d6 twice and you're rolling your d10 once, you're still only adding the plus 3. So d10, 2d6 is plus 3. What do you got?
All right, I got 3 plus 3 plus 2.
Okay, so that's going to be, oh wow. So 8. Total of 8?
Yes.
All right, so half of that, so it's down to...
that's magical.
Oh yeah, the thunder. No, you're right. You're right. 8. All right. it's phasing in and out. You know, it's there, but it's phasing in and out of existence, almost as if it doesn't even. It's just barely here. And now it's going to be Adriel's turn.
Okay.
Hurry up! I still have the Thunderous Smite.
So I'm gonna chuck another stone at it.
Okay. It's magical damage.
Yeah. Ooh. Nat 20.
Really? Hell yeah. Good time for it. I said once before, like, you're like, I wish I could get these when we're fighting. And I was like, no. But now that stuff's getting more dangerous, it's definitely better to have in the fighting. All right. So you're going to roll your damage twice, and you're going to add your damage bonus once.
I rolled a 6.
A 6?
Yes.
You got to roll again. Oh, wait. 6 total? Or because you roll your damage twice.
Yeah, no, the first roll was a 6.
Okay.
Second roll was a 1.
Okay, and then you're going to add your +2, is it? Or +3?
2 for...
So that's 9?
Yeah.
All right, so you throw that stone, and it hits the shadow, like right in the middle of it, and it goes through the middle of the shadow, and right around the stone or the magic pebble, the shadow begins to dissipate from within and completely disappears into the nothingness and is now gone. And you guys have killed the shadow. I know one thing, I gotta make my bad guys a little bit more
pebbles.
Deadly, because you guys are just trouncing all over them, which is fine.
No, that's the first time. What about all the times we had to fight? A lot.
True.
And I nearly died.
That's true.
Twice. What's
Fair
in the
enough.
chest?
All right, so yeah, what is in the chest? That's a good question. So you find a ruby necklace and a scroll. You do not, once again, you do not know what the scroll is.
Does it look like the other
Could I
scroll?
take a look at it?
I mean, it does
Yeah.
look like, what's that, Lucas?
Could I take a look at it, see if it's my language?
You can take a look at it, and interestingly enough, it is your language. So you find this to be an ice storm scroll. So when we get to that point, you can look it up, and we'll have to determine, a good time to use it. And yeah, the shadow is gone. So yeah, a ruby necklace and a ice storm scroll, and that is pretty much it that you can, that you've noticed in this room.
Awesome.
Okay.
Nothing else on the other side of the pillar?
What's that?
Nothing else on the other side of the pillar?
I don't know. Would you like to go over there and maybe do a perception check?
Yes, why not?
Okay. So go ahead and roll
And
your
there's spiders.
Oh, yeah, right. Roll your D20 and add your perception modifier to it. Lucas, if you want to do the same, you're more than welcome.
16.
Yeah.
16?
Yes.
Okay. Lucas?
So roll D20.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
You had to roll an 18 for this. But yeah, you guys notice a secret door on the edge. So you see a secret passage that wasn't there. You decide to stick your hand through, and you notice there's not actually a wall. And when you stick your head through this fake wall, you see a secret passage with growing, glowing vines way ahead down this long hallway. And that's where we're going to end this episode.